interpreter tonight is Damien Evans. Let's get the bulletin on the road. The National Treasury Cabinet Secretary, Professor Njuguna Ndung'u, maintains that the economy is on the right path. According to the CS, Kenya registered a 5.6% growth rate compared to the average global rate of 3%, with the restructuring of the Eurobond repayment plan aiding in stabilizing the exchange rate of the shilling against the US dollar. He spoke at the National Executive Retreat in Naivasha, which was also attended by chairpersons of various committees of the Council of Governors. At the same meeting, President William Ruto reiterated his commitment to supporting devolution to realize the government's agenda. Ken Gashohe with a report.
President William Ruto led a joint meeting between members of his cabinet and chairpersons of various committees in the Council of Governors in Naivasha on Tuesday.
Then we also had an opportunity to look at the various sectoral areas as defined in the Nanyuki retreat. From the Nanyuki retreat, there are 5 specific cluster groups.
The country's economic position took center stage during the meeting, with National Treasury CS Professor Njuguna Ndung'u saying that the economy was on a recovery path.
There's strong evidence to show that economic recovery is with us. And that starts from the last quarter of 2023. We have a growth of 5.6% in that quarter. It means that it averages the growth in the whole of 2023 to about 5.5 to 5.6.
The CS explaining that the exchange rate for the Kenyan shilling against the dollar was improving following the restructuring of the Eurobond repayment plan, which was to mature in July this year.
We said, let's try to de-risk this Eurobond, and then we will see how foreign direct investment cases and even the exchange rate, how it will respond. And we have seen that it has responded. We actually managed to restructure the maturity profile of future payments instead of having a bullet payment of 2 billion, because that is what was moving the market.
The Council of Governors, led by its chairperson Anne Waiguru, registered its dissatisfaction with a section of officers in the national government, saying that some of them were undermining devolution.
Other than the issue of even resources, think politics. This country had reached a place where it was almost breaking because of centralization of power. And if we claw back everything, it may not happen now. It may not happen in 5 years. It may not happen in 10 years, but there will be a revolt by the people because we will go back to the problems that we had before devolution.
President William Ruto, however, assured the governors of his support, even as Prime Cabinet Secretary Musalia Mudavadi said that the equitable share of revenue was not based on how the national government perceives the counties, but on the available funds.
At a personal level, and this administration, we support devolution 100%. You should never have any doubt as to our support.
They had a desire of a certain figure, but it is all, as we said, we want to manage prudently, realistically, and within our means. So we've had that conversation.
The president will close the 3-day executive retreat on Wednesday. With the National Treasury assuring Kenyans that the economy is on the right track, all eyes are now on the various ministries as they implement various policies to sustain that trajectory. Ken Gashuhe, KTN News in Naivasha, Nakuru County.